So, I don't fit into this modern world. When I got out of the nick in 1994, I found out smoking was bad for you. But in the 1960s, smoking was good for you. The question you should all be asking yourselves is, why did they change the recipe? Smoking used to turn you into a man. You could take a 14-year-old with a squeaky voice, make him smoke 4,000 cigarettes, and only 10 days later he's talking like a man. Now, kid's about 34 before his voice breaks. Nobody smokes these days, everyone just vapes. Anyone here vape? See? The answers are so high-pitched. And you can't even smoke in the car with your kids. They have to stand outside to smoke theirs. Now, I'm not a fan of modern technology. They reckon there's as much computer power in a mobile phone as it took to get a man to the moon. And what do you lot do with it? Rearrange strawberries. Old-fashioned things like soap used to be a solid with the word soap written on the bar. Now it's a liquid in a jar with a vegetarian shopping list stuck to the side. The brakes on modern cars are now so good it's taken the skill out of crossing the road. And in the 1960s, makeup was safe because it had been tested on animals. Now you can't even put lipstick on a horse without being arrested. I'm not a fan of email either. Back in the day when I was a kid, if we wanted to send each other a message, we'd just throw a brick through the window. I remember an argument with Big Barry that went on for about 4 months, and by only replying to every other message, I managed to get enough bricks to build my mum a bungalow. We abandoned the dating service. Barry's mum got hit by a breeze block with a dick pic on it. But we revamped it, started again. I like to think it's a forerunner of what you lot call Tinder. I was sitting there one day, I wiped left, I wiped right, and there was Angela's phone number on the back door of the toilet. I remember the first day I met Angela, I saw her across a crowded bar and I couldn't take my eyes off her jewellery. And I wandered over and got talking to her, and after a bit of cajoling, went back to her place where I made love to her, ladies and gentlemen, like a man should, robustly, and before the kettle had boiled. 3 weeks later, she announced she was pregnant. And 4 years after that, she gave birth to our son. So from time to time, people ask me for a bit of advice, and I've got a letter this morning I'd like to share with you. Dear Mad Ron, I'm off on holiday to New York late this year. I'm a bit worried. I've heard those Americans use strange words for things, and the lazy sods get up 5 hours later than we do. If that's true, I'm looking forward to a lie-in, but I'm a bit confused. We're flying out on the 12th of February, but we don't get there till the 2nd of December. What's going on? So I've prepared a reply. He's got double glazing. You're right. The Americans use old-fashioned words that are difficult to understand. For example, the American word for the back of a car is a trunk. But we call it a weapons storage area. But there's a reason for these old-fashioned words. What you're missing is the American date system has the days and the months the wrong way round. They have 12 days per month. And 31 months in the year. Just like to take a moment to talk about my upcoming tour. I've got 68 dates up and down the country. Come and see me wherever you like. The nearest one to here is in Camden. It's next Wednesday at 3 a.m. in the HSBC. And we are still looking for a driver if anyone's interested. I've been Mad Ron.